Alright, this is me painting on the first page of Impossible Issue 1. I've already done some of the background down in a wash. This is I'm using the paint on a camera on the base now. My palette is red, white, yellow, brown ochre, brown and yellow, and brown, which are the basic colors you use to make flesh tone. My hero's in the foreground. I like to keep him a little orangey in his flesh. Hoping you see this okay. The orange flesh tone is just what I selected for him. It doesn't mean anything. Excuse me. This is a little bit more. I did a lot of inking off camera. I don't know what I'll do with all the painting on camera, but we'll see. Depends, I guess, on the reaction I get. I don't know that I'm going to get a lot of views. I'm just doing this to see. This page is small compared to how the others will be painted, but I keep having issues off of getting it like I want, so I just decided to go small, see if I would get something better. I'm doing a lot of heavy water right here. I started doing this some years ago and kind of got used to it. It's not the best way to do stuff, but I'm okay with it. This is the Impossible's muscular arm, which is the big part of the foreground. I went over on my blue, which has turned into a bit of a mistake. I have to use more white. White's a very opaque color for covering other colors. You would think black would be, but it's actually white. You can use white, you can, and this is acrylic paint here. And acrylics and other oils and all that, it works about the same. Now other painting mediums, I don't know. I don't paint in every medium, just regular artwork mediums. I'm going, I guess a little, I feel like I'm going rapid. Been goofing off today. I'm going to do some ink touch-ups. That's why I'm washing over all this. That's the main arm of the Impossible, which covers much of the scene. I guess I'll do a little something here while it's wet. Add a little darkness. I don't know if that's going to work because there might be too much water going on. Put a little shadow. This is a very faint shadow. I'm just using burnt sienna. I'm not trying to get an extraordinary shadow, just a little tone of it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do some other parts of the Impossible's body. His neck and his other arm, basically. Oops. Put a little extra red in that. So I gotta put the extra colors back in. This is gonna be his back arm, which I guess I could go a little darker anyway, because it's more not the focus of the foreground, and it's kind of shadowed in the shadow also off to the the side here. That was my phone dinging. I was worried somebody might call when I was doing this, but I haven't gotten any calls. And it's just a junk message. Well, it's not an important message, so no point going into it. That's because I want to get this video done uninterrupted. So I have to stop. The video will stop, and I gotta put more white on my palette in just a minute. That's a pretty good layout. Can you see? Yeah. Hope it don't look that yellow on the. We'll see. I can't tell from the way I'm looking at the camera. It doesn't matter how it looks to me right now. It's how you're going to see it on the video. But it looks very yellowed to me. But it's not. That's the knuckles of the impossible. I'll put a little white on my palette real quick. This is still mixing the skin tones. All skin tones mix the same. With the red, yellow, brown, white. That's what does it. You just put different amounts depending on the nationality you're doing, or ethnic group, or whatever you want to call it. The people within the same groups can have very dramatic skin tones. Let's silence my phone. It was the second time. The passengers on the plane, will vary their tones somewhat rapidly. This is the background people. You won't see them again in the story. Touch it, a little mistake right there. Got it off. That's her arm. This is her face. I've been lazy with this, so that's another reason why I'm going fast, because I've had all weekend to do it and I'm just now doing it late on the Sunday. This is just painting her in real quick. And I've been avoiding not painting because I wanted to do it on camera to upload it to the internet, YouTube, just for demonstrating the painting. This is a young man behind her. I put just a little bit more red in his face. Just to make him a little different shade than she is. Color or shade, whatever way you want to call it. He's blocked by that hand, so there'll be a lot of fill and painting going on there. Next to the next guy. I put a frightened face on him on purpose. Just wanted to do that. This initial scene is the mass murderer, who I haven't painted yet. He's all black, standing there holding a big knife and a bomb on a plane, which he wants to use to kill everybody. would kill himself also. He's one of our mysterious villains. Because he is so reckless that I see something I've already missed that I'll have to touch up later on the seat. Alright. Mixing a little bit more. That's a lot. Take a little off the brush. It's the lady on the back. A little color to her. These are quickly done. There, the background. You know, you want to have them consistent, but the background, so there's not a lot of attention there. It's not where you want your attention at. I think I've got all of the flesh tones done. I'm gonna do something real quick I did off camera. If I get my umber, I'm gonna move the camera so I'm off camera searching my paints. There's my umber. It's very squished up. I've got other umber. That's just I'm using the last of that one. And that's not coming out well, so let's defer that. This is just for touching up some stuff I see on the seats. The seats are umber and a little mix of ochre. This one's mostly just umber. I'll give a little ochre into it. Touch this all up in here. Get all this done. That done. The sun right there. I hope I'm not blocking the camera right now. That was my palette, if it did, blocking it. I need to touch up a bit more on the seats. This is just impulse now. As a paint. Seeing stuff I want touched up. Alright. I see some more here. This is background stuff. I was trying to go ahead and do all the background, get it out the way. I'm gonna go a little yellow. Go to the background with. And you see the palette. You can see a corner of it. I have to stop when I need to clean the palette. I don't have the sink over here by me. But I'll see how far we can get and what I've done so far. There's going to be intentional messiness here. Well, not intentional. I wasn't going to worry about it if it got too messy. A lot of this I'm getting very loose at the edge because a lot of this will be cut off when I put this in the comic book layout, which I guess I'll get to sooner than I thought. I guess I should just demonstrate. I don't know if I need to show the whole painting or not. Demonstrate painting, and then just putting it in the comic book is easy though. Getting all this painting done, it's tedious. I've got 3 other issues that I had assistance with, but I doing this one on my own because I hadn't got a lot of attention, and I'm trying to have them making money. This issue is called The Impossible. And this is issue number 1. He jumps out of a plane with a bomb. I don't think he can tell you the plot or not, but that's what he does. And he takes the mass murderer with him. And he survives, and the mass murderer is left mysterious as to what happens to him. But that's why he's left mysterious as the mass murderer. This is another seat in the background. In case it is in the picture at the end, I need to add its color so it doesn't look like it's just out there. Alrighty. Ouch. I'm stretching my leg right now. I'm gonna do some other quick touch-ups. Or not touch-ups, just touches on them. Going toward the next stuff. This is the red of the sticks of dynamite that the mass murderer is holding. And yeah, it's a very old-fashioned, simple-looking bomb, but I figured it was the most recognizable, you know. That's part of it, is to have the object recognizable, whether it be realistic to today or not. I'm gonna pause for a moment.